I really enjoyed today's workout. I kind of took it back to something that I used to do as a kid a lot, where my first place of work. And we always used to bench press and press up simultaneously. But the way we would do it is we'd work down on one of them from 10 to 1. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then we'd work up on the other 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And you'd superset that. And it starts off like, okay, yeah, it feels alright. And then slowly but surely it gets brutal. And for the first time ever, actually, today, I decided to apply that same idea with a back workout. And I did the back workout before I did the benching today. I really fucking enjoyed it. I overestimated myself on the back one. I didn't complete I think I left 2, maybe 3 sets on the table. And with the bench, I think I left 1 or 2 sets on the table, to be completely honest. That was just because I wanted to go home. I was a bit lazy. However, I really fucking enjoyed it. I really, really fucking enjoyed it. Because the idea behind today was rest. I just wanted blood flow to my upper body. I squatted yesterday. I didn't want to do anything particularly heavy loaded. Holy shit. I didn't want to do anything particularly heavy loaded. So I knew that I wanted to just circulate blood around my body. I'm going to be walking the dog a few more times today. 3, maybe 4 more times today. So I wasn't too concerned about getting blood circulation to my legs. So I did back and then chest. And it was interesting because the chest one, whilst I bit off the back one, the back superset, whilst I bit off a little bit more than I could chew, I surprised myself in the pull-ups. I got to a point where maybe a few sets in, the pull-ups had to be broken up into one big set and then finished off with like just the last 2 reps or the last 3 reps. However, after 2 sets like that, I got somewhat of a second wind and was able to complete the set as a whole, which was nice. And I found it strange because I found my experience with the back, again, maybe because I bit off a bit more than I could chew, but I found my experience with the back exercise far more intense, far more taxing, both physically and mentally, than the chest one. And I do think I left a fair bit on the table with the chest one. I should have probably gone a bit heavier on the incline bench. But the pump that you experience when doing the pull-ups and the rows in your biceps is debilitating. It leaves you feeling like you can't do shit, which is somewhat frustrating. So if I continue to play with this and have fun with this on what I would consider like a deload / rest day, I look forward to seeing where it goes, because it's a nice little tool, I feel, to have that you can play with. You can do it with any body part. So yeah, I look forward to playing with this. It took me back to school, man. It felt like being at school again, which was fun, and I enjoyed it. Most importantly, I enjoyed it, and it was quite cool as well. There was these young kids at the gym today. It was quite fitting considering the day that I had. There was these 15-year-olds at the gym today, and as I was talking to a friend, they came over and asked us like, "How long you guys been training? Any advice?" And we were chatting to them, and I just thought it was a funny coincidence that on the day that I decided to do a workout that was inspired by 16, 17-year-old me, there was these scrawny little kids coming, eager as can be, asking questions. And I thought that was beautiful, man. Like, shout out that kid for having the courage to come up and ask said questions, because again, like, the gym can be a very intimidating environment. And I feel like we don't respect youngsters enough in the gym. Like, I hear so many people complaining about how, oh no, you see like 4 guys around the bench, all these kids, It's like, shut up, man. Like, we don't have any more of a right to this environment than them. Our age and our experience doesn't give us any sort of authority over a gym that we all pay equal amounts of money for, that is a public place in reality. We have no more authority over it than them. We need to respect them. If anything, we need to admire them. They are boundless potential. They are a blank canvas that we can, if they desire, we can like imprint our ideas on and help to grow. I can't stand, honestly, I can't stand it when adults moan about kids. Yes, okay, cool. The gym, when it's busy, it's not the most pleasant thing to have to fucking squeeze past people because there's a crowd around a single bench. But it is what it fucking is. Go at a different fucking time if you're gonna sit there and moan about it. Get there at a quiet time. Oh, I can't because of work. Well, then go even fucking later because it's gonna be quieter later. You're not gonna get a bunch of kids there at 9 p.m. But I want to chill. Fuck off then. Just stop moaning and respect these youths, man, because they are the future at the end of the day. And like, I don't see the point in that. Like me and Tom were talking about it today, man. Like, it's kind of sad. It's kind of sad to me that like people of my age, generation, whatever you want to call it, are not instinctively inclined to help the younger generation grow. Like, these are the young men that are gonna be the future and are gonna be quote unquote supporting us one day. So it's on us to teach them good manners, good etiquette, courage, responsibility, bravery in the gym environment, man. And help them grow, man. Don't fucking moan about them because you're just projecting. If you moan to me about these kids that probably shouldn't be here and like, funnily enough, it happened to me the other day, and this guy was a teacher at a school and he was moaning about how like he's seen kids here that that he teaches, and he was talking about how like he's told that he's not gonna snitch on them directly, but he's told the fucking told the fucking PTs that there's kids here that are underage, and I'm just thinking, dude, like, come on, man, you're just telling me that there's a part of your life that you hate, bro. Like, why are you projecting on these youths? Help them fucking grow. You're supposed to be a teacher. You should see youth as more valuable than gold and as an opportunity to help somebody grow and strive in said environment. So stop being a bitch, sort your own fucking life out, and then you might look at these kids a little bit differently. You might see them for what they really are, and it's just boundless potential. They ain't a hindrance. They're not a hindrance. And if they are a fucking hindrance, then get your ass to the gym at a different fucking time, man. If you're not going to help them grow, then piss off, man. Because that shit's important, man. That shit's important. To the point where I think it's our duty to even at times go out of our way. If we see, you see it all the time, you see young kids fucking doing absolute nonsense that is borderline dangerous in the gym. Excuse me. That's borderline dangerous in the gym. Like, it's our duty as grown men to fucking be like, yo, kid, let me help you out, man, because that could really damage you over time. Let me show you how to do it. Where's the harm in that? What are you taking away from that child? What are you taking away from yourself? You're giving to yourself by doing that. You're giving to that kid, man. But anyway, yeah. Welcome to 2020 fucking 3. I'll see you tomorrow.